Hello and welcome. And as you can see, we get to finally experience Alan Wake 2 after 13 years of the original coming out, which was one of my favourite all-time games. I've played the original and the remaster multiple times. So hopefully, big hope, that this is going to live up to its expectation of the first one or even be better. But only time will tell, so let's experience this together.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
It's the mountains, isn't it, from the first one?
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Actually getting goosebumps.
And monsters wear many faces.
Is that a Smeagol? The hell? The hell? What am I meant to do? Oh, there we go. Open out. Open out. Alan Wake let himself go. Jesus, what is this? Let's have a look at this. Oh, I thought that was a little island. I guess the island would have been there. No. Bit weird to be starting off as a half-naked man. Well, it's half-naked, he pretty much is. So these little dirty, tighty whiteys.
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Help me!
Already gone.
Why are you walking away? What the hell is going on? Can't I run? Wow. They're in the trees. Slowly waddle. I hate the voices all around me. Jesus Christ. First the fucking deer, then Alan Wake's face. Oh, trust me, I'm already bloody sprinting. Well, it's not really sprinting, but... What the hell is going on? Get me out of here! Am I gonna die as this guy? Like, how do I get to it? Ah, gotta go all the long way around. Jesus. Oh my god. What? That's a bit uncalled for. What the fuck? They actually follow me. Oh shit, there they are. Oh, it was meant to happen. What the fuck is going on? Holy moly, Jesus. Why is there like blood on the screen? Like it's raining blood. What the hell's going on with the sound?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will.
Cauldron Lake.
Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
He looks a bit like a modern version of G-Man.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
The lip sync is a bit off with the actual voice, but
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
dead.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Find the deputy.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You know who he reminds me of, actually, thinking of it?
I should take a look at that map.
Okay, maybe he doesn't look like it up close, but from far, he looks like the Max Payne from like the first two, I think it was. Of course, not the last one where he's bald and that, but yeah, that's who he reminds me of. Hello. The map displays key locations in the area.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Didn't even give me a chance to look at my map. There we go. I was expecting a bit more. What's the word? Like a high-tech map, not
Anderson?
an actual crappy map.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
Oh my god.
You? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Yeah. Okay.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay. I've actually forgotten the direction it gave already, but I'm sure
Before
we'll
we
figure
get
it
to the
out.
crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Jeez, I actually have to do bloody case shit. Okay.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
The way that transitioned did remind me of Control. It's like they've mixed the two.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay, that's the move. Zoom in. Move. You are now free to navigate the case board or leave by pushing B. Well, let's have a look first. Can I not open this shit? A series of murders have occurred around town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Okay. The victims reported missing. In 2010, no other. Yeah, okay. Whoop. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body blade, large chest wound. And Old Percy, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Was he the one I was just playing as? Found 2 weeks ago. Nah, he can't have been sitting there for 2 weeks. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest. All bodies experience bloating. Well, they would. Slight difference in the murders. Bloating only in bodies do not cause of death. But not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water, yeah, that's why they're bloating. Killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing on the body. The murder target can't speak. The murder targets have no common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. And that is literally all I've got so far.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mine place does...
Fucking nature.
I think it says doesn't pause
Gives
it.
me a headache. There's too much sky.
It looks really nice.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Hopefully I can talk now. I actually forgot what I was going to say. Oh, visually it looks good. I've put it on performance mode because I had
Stairs
issues
are out.
already at the beginning.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
But we'll see. Can I investigate this stuff? Oh, I can. Mighty Mountains in the distance is no other than a mirror peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. How nice. When do I get to shoot someone? How far is it? Hold up. I wonder if I could just...
I'm gonna go check something out.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Got it.
You watch, there's nothing up here. I take that as there's nothing there. Anything up here? Or does this wrap around to where I need to go? I feel like they all go to the same place. Mortar for wars. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. Grinding waters at the bottom of the blah blah blah. Nothing important. Oh, I was gonna say, where is it? What's this? Can I shoot it? Where's my gun? Ooh.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Okay. My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough get to go into, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Manuscript. Manuscript fragments can be used to... So bits of paper can be used to upgrade weapons in my head. Pistols. Wow, really? That is a weird feature. Weird way of upgrading, I guess. Hold the fire button to activate full auto mode. Probably wouldn't use the first one, but yeah, I ain't got nowhere near enough bits of paper. Guess you can call it out. Hello.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Why was he walking back up there? Come on, let's double time this.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, me.
Like I'm just walking off. I better go to the objective.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Can I check this place out first, please?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I like how they're just going on about the case and I'm just like, I've got to check everything. I like to make sure I have every little nook and cranny. What's this? Monday 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised. I don't know what a fielder is. Note to self, train the fielder. What the fuck is a fielder? Tuesday 9/4, nothing to report, some animals, regular. Wednesday 9/5, hunters out after dark, poachers, heard some gunshots, not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people, they could get more than they bargained out there. Is this like from the, I think that's from the people that saw him, maybe? That's what I'm going by. Probably completely wrong, but of course it'd be locked. Okay, coming. Oh, there you are. Witch's ladle and witch's hut. I just want to explore everything. Investigate
Now,
the
this is the
crime.
scene of the crime. We found him on the table, and we didn't touch nothing. You know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Oh,
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
do I get to examine him or?
Step 1.
Okay, go.
Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard itself. Inside the mind place. I can't read to save my fucking life. Up on the D-pad allows us to see active clues. The key image can be selected with A and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killers. We're here to investigate. Okay. When a key image is placed, it will be prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. Investigate the crime scene. You are now free to examine the caseboard or leave to complete the objective. Well, I ain't got nothing on the case, so.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
I thought they took the heart.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Do I actually get that? Oh, Jesus. I'm going to completely mess this up. Let's put this just here for now. Okay. There. Why won't you let me put it down? There we go. There? There? I was gonna say, let me put it down.
Yeah.
There we go.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Yes. The clues have resolved the open question. That stupid thing's in the way, and unlocks deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. The victims and the killers. Now you can check the updated goals by pushing this. Okay. Investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. I don't like that you can't put this anywhere you want, and you kind of have to find the sweet spot for it to activate. But
who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
what's this?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Yes, he did.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Deduction is available.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay, get all the clues first, and then I'll do the bloody board. Is that it?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
I remember Nightingale. He used to be the one that trying to kill me in the first one. Well, trying to capture me and then just started shooting at me half the time. Speak to you.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I Ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got shot? So he was missing...
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Yeah, he was chasing me.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Deer Fest was going on. That's what. Okay, let's look at the case board. Oh my god, I got a lot of shit to add. Oh, what do you mean for later? Oh, can't even use it now. Nightingale went off the deep end. He would be a victim. It sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable. Okay. More for the victim board.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mental state questionable at times of disappearance. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why service now? Where's he been? He's been in Alan Wake's messed up book script. So this would be for the killers. Yeah, a lot of activity. Heavy blood splatter. That'd be for the killer as well.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Messy scene, crime of passion. Premeditated. Cola and beer bottles left nearby. Staking out this spot, having a cold one while they wait for our victim. And tripod as well.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Flipping hell, this is a bit like crazy. You can use profiling inside the Tiger's mind. Place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Okay. Weapon upgrades. Let's do... Oh, it's on the other side. Profiling. Is it person?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
How would she, like, get that information in her head? She has some power?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I like how the little flashbacks that just happened there are like for... that happened a lot in Control. Is that it? Or... Profile the victim. I did. There's nothing left to profile. Look. Nothing. You lied to me. What's this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Wow, okay. Got more stuff for the board. I do. Came from the Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake. How can you feel that? But why now? After 13 years, where's he been? Sleeping with the fishies.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
I'm going inside.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
I don't think I came through the tree.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Is that part of the script?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm, like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
You're in the story now.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh, Jesus Christ, how much profiling I gotta do? The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
That's why they cut it out. Wish you could run in this bloody mine place. Footprint emerges from under the rock. We'll go there. That would go here. That would go with this as well.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many unknowns, doesn't make sense. Asking wrong questions. That wouldn't fit anywhere, nor would that. What am I missing? Am I just stupid? Oh, okay. It would help if I zoomed out and you bloody see it. Oh. Goes there. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly back in town. Yep, and then the script.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Yep. Learn all I can here. Need to get back. Need to get the body back to town for examination. Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Am I doing this now? I thought we was gonna... Oh.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about
you made it
control.
back. Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I thought we was meant to go to the lake.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Give me that key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Oh. Didn't realize I had to click on the key.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
We can explore over here. What is this stuff? Oh.
A lunchbox again.
Yeah, more pages.
Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Two? Give me more. I feel like I'm going to be back here again to shoot these, whatever these are. Anyway, moving on. Oh, itchy nose.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
What do you mean? I'm going the right way, ain't I? Am I not going the right way? How do I? Oh, it's hold, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Oh, what's that?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Oh my days, there's a lot of stuff here. Wildlife stuff. Oh my god, someone's big ass journal. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of reading. I finally made my way to Golden Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with a proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and exclusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed behaviors, la la la. If you want to read this, just pause it. I'm just going to skim read. Yeah. No, that's not what I meant. More stuff here. Moved island. Moved inland. Duh. Foliage is stunning. Must come back and forth. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just like the way the whatever that is. Beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guys staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird, maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot soon. Okay. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spot again. Moved up the mountain in a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible. Oh, and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. They're going to hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Apologies for my reading, because
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Let's go to Bright Falls, come on.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway.
How does
I
he
want to
dressed
walk
up
to the
as?
diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Does the map actually show? I don't have a Bright Falls map, how nice. I will now though. Yeah.
Just how much?
What's that? Doesn't show me. I got a conversation at Old Deer Diner.
Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
What a weirdo. Let's carry on moving.
Dear. You.
What are you doing back here?
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
In a minute. What are you doing back here? Up to no good. Why are you moving such like weird? Anyway, I'll leave you to your weirdness.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
I think I've seen that guy before. I just can't remember where he's from now.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims?
So what about my
go
coffee?
missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Unbelievable.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Who am I meant to speak to?
The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Let's start with why you were there.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Are you ever going to blink? Oh, there we go. I was going to say.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
It's with your eyes.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
We're just going to run past the bit where you found something and she cut you off. Okay, cult of the tree.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
And Cauldron
The
Lake.
Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence.
I have powers.
You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
That's Rose.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Seems kind of sketchy. Maybe her daughter is dead.
Good to see you.
A sudden abrupt of the music, but yeah.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day.
You're not sweeping
Wizard was
nothing.
always my favorite class.
The leaves are here.
Who else to keep the city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary...
Well, she's not cleaning it over there.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Did I hear a cat? Oh, no.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
Yeah, see you around. We just walked through.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Can I check other rooms?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
You got any bolt cutters by any chance? Let's carry on. Actually, any goodies over here? What's that? Don't mind me, just stealing all your stuff. Yeah, I'll just take that. Thank you very much. You got any more goodies? Weren't you the one outside in the suit? Wow, that stare. You don't have a soul.
I can't get through this.
What the hell happened there? Because that's not creepy at all.
Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Let's have a look. You got
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing?
It's writing on his
How'd they
heart.
manage that?
Wow.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Didn't look like he did.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Did they? Let's have a look.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn? Okay, let's start this one first. Okay, I'll do that one then. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. It didn't look like he did, but...
Yeah.
Chest ripped open, something visible inside. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there. Come on. Is it not going down? I don't understand this sometimes. Put it there? That's why. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Ritual writing.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Tattoos on body and heart. How do killers have time? Does make sense. And then this would be death.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Chest trauma is clearly cause of death. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. Let me guess. A script. What's the sound keep cutting out?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Why does the music keep stopping and starting?
No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Casey!
Jesus.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
You know, I'm not in bright light.
I'll make you pay.
That is creepy as fuck.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Where are you?
He can't see me in the light.
It is dark.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
I'll do this. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Okay. Give me my gun. You can aim by holding left trigger and right to fire. Okay.
Vanished.
He's behind you. Or maybe not.